Good morning and welcome to the September edition of the Chamber Chat. Good morning to my co-host Jen Sherwood.
Good morning, good morning.
You laid out last month.
I had something to do.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was chairing the Tennessee Gas Association Safety Summit at Montgomery Bell State
how
Park.
fun. You do love a good state park.
Yes, and three days of very interesting speakers. Everybody from all over the state, gas operators, and everybody came together and talked about safety and how to work safely, how to keep safety in mind, and carry some good ideas back to their folks.
Well, we missed you.
I missed you too, but I'm so glad to be here.
Well, we have been busy since I saw you last time.
Yeah?
Let me tell you, I want to say
you busy?
I know, it's a shocker. But we got to participate. You know, I get excited when somebody asks me to participate with something. But the Tennessee State Fair, we got to participate in that 10-day event. And create a fabulous DeKalb County display to, show off all our wonderful assets.
Now, that's not the first time that you have done a display.
We've done it every time they've said we could.
And you actually won...
Oh, good grief.
A couple of best...
Everybody's best, let me tell you.
She's very humble, but she
really
puts on a very fabulous display, and there's so much to brag about DeKalb County.
Oh, it's hard to get it all on one display.
Yeah, but congratulations on being part of that. I'm sure that lots of folks, over 800,000 people.
865,000. It was record-breaking numbers this year.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
It is incredible.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And they have admission, so they know exactly how many comes.
Right.
Yeah. That's not counting all the freebie people that go in like me, So there was probably 900,000.
Yeah, at least.
So anyway, I got to do a shout out to my buddy there. She is so wonderful to work with, Pam Hubbard. No matter what I throw her way, she's like, "Oh, Suzanne, yeah, we'll make it work. We'll do this. I need this. I need that." She takes care of everything. So I just love these volunteers.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen without that.
It does not happen.
We'll talk to Tisha Puckett Pryor here in a minute. She'll tell us all about the volunteerism.
Right, or even DeKalb County Fair.
Oh, my goodness, yes. I don't even know
does
how many.
not happen without volunteers.
Well, you weren't here last month, but I think we mentioned that. Mm-hmm. But, it's okay that you missed.
No, I'm just saying all fairs, no matter what community event you're doing. If it seems fabulous, there were fabulous volunteers behind it.
Doing it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Jen, I've noticed you can't, I've got this stupid grin I just can't get off my face now. There's a reason for that. Okay, so last month, Nick Barris of News Channel 5, he was bragging on DTC. I thought, oh, how sweet he's bragging on DTC. He said when nobody else could get him high-speed internet and cable TV, DTC made it happen.
Yep.
And he's across the line over
Wilson County. He's in Wilson County.
But he didn't stop. You're not going to believe this. He says he's a big fan of the Chamber Chat.
Oh
my goodness. There was a picture.
There was a picture. He took a picture of the TV.
Yeah, so I happened to see that. And, the one Chamber Chat that I'm not here, he brags on. So I'm all right, message taken.
But anyway, we were just so excited over that. That was so sweet. I have a T-shirt that says, "Kind people are my kind of people." Mm-hmm. Well, let me tell you, Nick Barris is my kind of people.
Well, and he is great, and he shout out to DTC for actually providing the service for him. But yeah, it's very sweet that he just knows talent when he sees it.
And when it's missing, right?
And when talent goes missing, that's when he chooses to make sure that the talent
is something to say about that.
Yeah, Coco is amazing. Gets all the credit for what she does too.
We get excited when we get a compliment. So
right.
I'm just going to encourage people though. It's easy to start saying bad things about each other and say ugly comments. But I challenge everybody to try to put a big silly grin on somebody's face this week. Mm-hmm. It just makes you feel so good when somebody says something.
Okay, Suzanne.
I'm going to stop now.
Big silly grin.
I can't help it.
I don't know.
Okay, so
but another shout out to Nick. Thank you. We're big fans of you too. So thank you, Nick, for that little shout out.
Absolutely. Well, another thing that puts a big grin on my face are new members.
Oh, extra new members.
I hope I pronounce this correctly because I've not met them yet. I've sent them a message. I want to do a ribbon cutting, blah, 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 blah. But it's Gammon, Drurick, and Watson CPAs.
Yep.
297 West Broad Street in Smithfield.
In the building of Tom Janey, they bought Tom Janey out. So So that's the building right there on the corner, right across from Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Down the road from Dairy Queen.
And then Live Oak Insurance and Financials in Cookeville.
Yeah,
and then Key's
nice.
Holdings that actually owns the Legacy House building on West Walnut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was talking to them and they joined. So,
Well,
anyway, welcome new members.
We love new members. We love all our members, but we especially love folks who step up and see the value in the Chamber of Commerce.
Well, I know Tisha's got to get to work, but I've got one more congratulations to do because we love, and I know Tisha loves them too, Jerry Lee Cantrell recently celebrated 48 years with Cantrell's Furniture.
Amazing.
Wow.
We love Jerry Lee. He's so fun to try to, I'm like, Jerry Lee, can't you come down a little bit on that bed? And he'll go, no. So I'm like, I'll tell my husband, let's wait about 5 minutes. Maybe he'll go to lunch, and then I'll talk to his assistant, which I'm not going to say either I did or didn't get the bed down a little cheaper. But, anyway, it was fun. You know me, I love to kind of.
Well, and one of the things that I love about Cantrell's Furniture is he has evolved his business to meet the needs of the customer. So when we first moved here in the 90s, it was a different kind of furniture store than it is today.
Oh.
And he really does want people's business. He wants to do the customer right. Because in a small town, you can't just have, one-off customers. They have to be repeats. And he really does a great job of serving the customer. So congratulations to him.
We love him. Okay. Oh, Tisha. I can't believe it's already time again, but the Habitat for Humanity of DeKalb County's chili
these
cook-off.
cooler weathers make me want to make chili.
Yes. And we are going to be in the mood because it looks like we've got great weather for weeks on end. So we have moved the chili cook-up up a little bit. It doesn't just seem like, oh my gosh, how are we there? It's going to be Friday, October 4th. So really, we are just 1 month out.
Yeah, Brother Chad was just talking about that. He goes, Suzanne, I think you got that date wrong. Uh-huh.
But it's right.
But it's right, yeah.
It is right. We decided to move it so that we were not backing right up to fall break, and we had some different reasons to change it. But hopefully it will still be chilly weather. I'm sure it will. Mm-hmm. And looking forward to just
It's always chilly weather.
Yes. Yes. Last year we had, the last couple of years we've had over 20 teams, which has been great. And lots of baked goods and just such a fun time. And
so tell us a little bit about it for anyone who is not aware.
Well, we...
Who's it for?
It benefits Habitat for Humanity in helping build homes here in DeKalb County. And it's a time for businesses, community organizations, individuals, whoever wants to make about 5 gallons plus of chili.
Plus,
yeah. Last year I made 8 and we ran out. Which is, not complaining.
Yes.
I didn't want to take any home with me. After having cooked it for 2 days, I'm like, no, I don't want any more.
Yes. So we're always looking for teams, and we have a lot of teams that repeat every year, but every year we also have new teams. And so if you would like, we have some just very simple rules that you have to follow, and all we ask is that you bring the chili. There's no cost to be a team.
Cook the chili.
You cook
Don't
the
just
chili.
open up the hormones.
Right. And, I say this every year, but it is always so amazing how different every chili tastes.
Yep.
And before we started this chili cook-off 20 years ago, I just, chili's chili. It's a little different. But it is vastly different. And people get really creative, and that's exciting.
Part of the fun. And then there's a booth decorating contest.
Yes.
So it's kind of a feast for the eyes, too. Really fun to see different people, how they decorate.
And so we, it's sort of a people's choice vote, but this year we're not going to let the takeout folks vote. We're just going to vote on site, and we're hoping to have a more electronic way of doing that, because every year we have several people sitting for 2 hours just counting ballots,
opening pieces of paper.
We need those people on deck helping. So I think we're going high tech with voting this year.
Nice. A little QR code maybe?
Yes.
Nice.
Maybe an iPad. So we will not include the takeout votes.
Yeah, understood. That's great,
yeah,
though.
but it's a great time. It's 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I know 10:30 seems super early, but people are eating chili at 10:30.
Oh, yeah. There'll be a line at 10:30.
Yeah. So really, if you want to sample, and I guess I didn't finish saying what we do, but you make a donation, you get a spoon, and then you can go around and sample the chili. This year we will have again another commemorative mug that you can purchase.
Oh, I should have brought mine. I have a
They're
fine
pretty,
collection.
aren't they? Yeah.
Yes.
I have maybe.
So it's going to be
15.
on the courthouse lawn, right?
If the weather cooperates
Yes.
with us, and hopefully it will, because otherwise it's challenging. We would be in the county complex.
Okay.
That is our rain location.
So did you ever think you'd be doing this for this long, Tisha? I mean, wow.
No, not really. but I will give a shout out to Sharon Evans. She's the brains behind all of our habitat events. She keeps the notes and the breadcrumbs, she calls it, of how we did it last year,
Yeah.
so we can follow our track.
Well, when it works, it works.
Yep.
Yes,
So it's a great event.
it is.
Even
Lots
if
of
you
fun.
don't love chili, it's still a great event to come out, support a wonderful thing. But it's one of those community events that is just great to be a part of. And if you make baked goods, I guess you can
you
contribute
donate
that
those.
as well.
Yes.
So you can help even if you don't have a team to bake chili. You
That's
could
right.
still do something.
Bake a pie, make some brownies, whatever you like to do, and donate it to the treat tent. And of course, those proceeds also go towards habitat.
You just bring it that day?
That day about 10 o'clock. By 10 o'clock. So, and we lean on our churches. We have some great contacts with churches for them to announce, please help us out.
The church ladies really know how to bake, you know?
Yes.
Which has been a lot of my problem.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've even had a lot of help over the years from the culinary arts students at the high school.
Yes. I
So-
love the partnerships, don't you?
Yeah, and they actually have started having teams, having a chili team.
Yes, I
So-
saw that
so
last
that's
year.
great.
Yeah. Oh, we love involving
So
the
for more
students.
information,
Yes, you
who
can
should
call
come?
my office, 597-7370, and I will connect you with whatever information you need. We can email, fax.
Oh, we
Awesome.
appreciate all the years you put into this, all the years Sharon has put in. Y'all are a great team working together, and all the volunteers.
Yes, thank you to all the volunteers and everybody that makes chili, including me. I mean, somehow I've gone from being a volunteer to also having a team. So I'm not sure how I made that segue, but
You're talented.
here we go. I'm trying to remember where I stashed my chili recipe from last year.
Oh, well, we look forward to it. And I think it'll be fun having a little early this
Yes,
year.
it will.
That sounds great.
Thanks, Tisha.
Thank you.
Well, Brother Chad from
Yes,
Smithville
ma'am.
First Baptist, I tell you, y'all got so much going on there.
We're
And
trying.
We appreciate it. And you connect also with so many different events, I know one night last year I saw where there was a downtown event and y'all were taking care of children for everybody while they went shopping.
Yeah, and I think they're about to come on here and talk again. Like we talked last month about doing that again.
Oh.
I think November, December, like we're having a meeting right here. in the
Yeah,
middle of the meeting.
yeah.
So,
This was happening.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Chamber
But-
chat, it's where it happens.
That's right. But, whether it's the community, or just stuff going on in the all over town. Our church is doing a lot of things. We got mission trips galore right now that we're fully invested in. We just had our 180th birthday for our church.
Oh my gosh,
We are
congratulations.
old, but we are young old. We're
Yeah,
still
that's
kicking
right.
and going. So 180, yeah, that's a lot more
that's
than 48. So,
My parents were
That's
married
right.
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
180 years
180
ago?
years ago?
No, well, no. No, but they were married at First Baptist. I've got the best
There you
pictures.
go.
I'll have to send
There
you.
you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of good things going on. We're doing this month. Probably the big thing is our lake services. We go out to the lake over at Floating Mills on Sunday nights and just have fellowship, fun, food, and in the night with some baptism. So we just have a great time out there.
Well, you got
yeah.
water right there, so it works out.
Exactly. It's like it's in the Bible or something like that. So yeah. But we have that going on. We also got the getting plans for our prayer breakfast. So you want to share a little about that?
Okay, so our chamber prayer breakfast, we've decided to always have it that Thursday before Thanksgiving.
It works well then.
It works well then, and it's going to be, what is that, November the 21st?
Yes. November 21st at 7 a.m.
At the Smithville First Baptist Church Life Enrichment Center, and their men's group does all the cooking.
Yeah.
And the leadership DeKalb group does the delivering.
Oh, they do the serving. They help fix the drinks,
help cleaning up, whatever's needed.
It's so nice.
We have a great time.
You know, although Brother Chad's not aware of who this is, but Ralph Vaughn. Everybody knows Ralph Vaughn. That's a local.
Yeah. So
local long time.
So Ralph has been involved with Chambers of Commerce.
He was a Chamber of Commerce director of Rutherford County for years. He worked here.
He worked here at WJLE. At the beginning of WJLE.
He was Dwayne before Dwayne?
Yes.
Pre-Dwayne?
He was pre-Dwayne.
Pre-Dwayne.
And he used to be the host, one of the hosts for the Smithville Jamboree on the stage. I mean, he's done so much. He's been a speaker at the annual banquet.
The state Christian Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, yes.
State of Tennessee Christian
He's
Chamber
involved
of
in
Commerce.
so many things.
So
Tennessee Radio, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He was involved in that.
Married to June, who was the previous Kathy at the library.
Yeah,
so
in the connection.
lots of local roots, and he's fantastic speaker, great all around individual, knows DeKalb County so well. We're really glad that he's coming back to be able to speak at the
that's
at the
gonna be
prayer
great.
breakfast.
And, it's awesome to see the community come together to pray for our county, pray for our state and country, and so on and so on. But even more than that, we got to see our churches come together this past month at the back to school prayer. That was really great. And there's more events coming up in the future that the Ministerial Association is putting together as well too. So just really excited to see what's going on, all the things happening, and this is just one of the few things coming up. So yeah.
Well, thanks, Brother Chad. We appreciate, and Chamber prayer breakfast is always it's a lot of details to do, and they have just hit the easy button for me. I'm just like, I hit the easy button, and Brother Chad says, I'll take care of it.
Pancakes go.
Well, I mean, usually I'm over there, I'm like at the county complex trying to set everything up, and they had this team of people there I'm like, what's happening here?
Plus, it's a great space.
Oh, it was awesome.
For a community event, it's just really all set up just great.
Yeah, we have a great time. Great time.
We do all have a great time.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Thanks, Brother Chad.
Thank you.
Okay, what we got next here?
Well,
Jen?
we got more chili.
More chili?
More chili.
Hopefully it's a different day.
Coming up this Saturday, September 7th, from 3 to 7 at the DeKalb County Complex.
Okay.
It's the second annual Chili and Soup Dinner and Silent Auction fundraiser for Last Minute Toy Shop. And for more information, just reach out to the Smithville Review. You will have your choice of chili or soup, crackers, hot dogs, tater tots.
Oh, I love tater tots.
So even if you don't like chili, there's something for everyone, dessert and a drink. The meal is $10 for adults, $6 for children. Carry out is available. And of course, again, this is a great fundraiser for the Last Minute Toy Shop.
Yeah, and go ahead and finish up with that next event, if you don't mind.
Oh, and then coming up next Wednesday, Patriot Day, which of course is 9/11, on September 11th at noon. We will be honoring all first responders, all military, current active and veterans. And the DeKalb County High School will be playing the national anthem for the event. Do you know if that's downtown on the square?
It's at Evans Park.
It's at Evans Park. So we have had a tradition in our community of continuing to remember September 11th because this really is a great time for us to honor those who give so much and for our freedom and to recognize the first responders and the military in our community. So we're looking forward to that event.
Yes. Now, the DTC annual meeting's coming up.
Yes.
Saturday, September 14th. It'll
always a good time.
Oh, it'll be at the DeKalb County Fairgrounds there in Alexandria. The gates will open at 8:45 a.m. You can cast your vote from 9 to 11.
And people ask all the time, whatever the one service that you have, you get one vote.
Right.
So if the whole family can come, but it's one vote per service.
Yes.
Yep.
The business meeting actually begins at 11. They'll have breakfast from 9 to 11.
And the business meeting will end at 11:05.
Oh, will it? Definitely
Tends not to be very long. I don't know.
Okay, well, it's definitely not a chamber board meeting then.
Not having chili for breakfast early.
No, that's right. That's right.
You better get your load of Tums, for that month.
Well, for more information about membership and voting and what they're having for breakfast, call 615-529-2955. And of course, DTC provides world-class broadband and technology solutions to improve your quality of life.
Yep.
For its members and the communities served in the region, including Nick Barris.
That's right.
I had to throw that in there.
Well, we know DTC is another one of those treasures of our community. That when DTC started, it in the 1950s when co-ops first started, no for-profit entity would have ever run line for telephone service. I think Smithville, the city of Smithville, had phone service, but that was about it. And they never would have made a profit for the number of miles of wire that they would have had to load in order to allow people phone service. And now look at us.
Oh, wow.
I mean, people
fiber everywhere.
Yeah, and people come from everywhere. They can live in the beautiful DeKalb County and work remotely. They can stay connected in all sorts of ways. And it's a tradition for DTC to be able to give back and say thank you to the community it serves. So
we love DTC.
Yep.
Okay, and we also love Emily Bell from Hosanna Farms. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all want to say good morning?
Good morning. Good morning.
How do we say it when I say it?
Suzanne and her 4 children. The Mama Suzanne comes out. The smother comes out. Like, okay, kids, now we say good morning.
Yes.
Okay, good morning, Emily.
Do you know we started our school day every day in Australia with good morning and God bless you and the teacher's name.
Oh.
Every day. And I asked the kids, I'm like, do you say good morning to your teachers? They're like, oh, kind of. And I was like, oh. That was such a fun
we
tradition.
need to bring that
you should
America.
start it. It would be really fun. They didn't think so.
Oh, yeah.
We tried.
I like that idea.
I do
thought
too.
it was cool too.
Shows respect. It, starts off on a good foot. Right.
There you go. Bring a little bit of the Australian flair, but we've tried to do that at Hosanna Farm as well.
So what's going on with Hosanna Farm?
Okay, there is actually lots going on at the moment, and we have been so busy. We've had some incredible events at the barn recently. We've had baby showers, and we've had a few birthdays. We had a wonderful birthday there last weekend, and they had a slip and slide out on the lawn, and like the water going, and it was so good in the heat and everything. And so we have been booked, and we've got plenty of space. We've actually got a wedding coming up in a few weeks' time, which we're super excited to be a part of. So things are really taking off. People are making lots of bookings, and so if you need a place for your wedding, your engagement party, your reunion, your bridal shower, your baby shower, anything at all, be sure to give me a call.
Well, when we went down there for the Leadership DeKalb graduation, it took my breath when I walked in.
Aww.
I mean, it was more than what I was even dreaming of. It was beautiful.
Thank you. We really love it, and I finally got all of my fairy lights up. Well, actually, I say all, just because if my husband's listening, but I want more, but don't. Every so often I buy another box and go, can we put up more? And he, dies
but it does look, it looks heavenly.
So
it really
is
so beautiful.
So we really love it, but you know what? About a week ago, we sort of decided maybe we wouldn't do the Alexandria Christmas markets this year because we've just got so much on and we are so busy ourselves. And you know what? It was almost as if as soon as I made that decision, sort of, I have had that many people reach out to me just this last week asking, are you doing the Christmas markets? When are you doing them? We want to get it into the calendar. And so then yesterday I was at the bank and I got asked again. And I just sat there and I got so sad thinking of saying no. And she was sad if I said, and I went, you know what, let's do it. So I went home last night and I said, all right, Jeremy, we're doing the Christmas markets.
Back on.
So we're doing it. So I put it out last night. I have been flooded this morning with emails already from vendors wanting to participate. But if you are a vendor, if you're a small business owner, an artisan, and we need food vendors. We need food trucks and, drink. Actually, coffee, hot chocolate would be really good because it's going to be cold. But November 23rd, if you want to be part of it, please jump onto our Facebook page, Hosanna Farm. The link is there where you can register. And for something a little special, I've decided again, so of course we couldn't just do it just like we did last year. We have to do it bigger. But I decided just last night, let's do a Christmas Carol sing-along.
Oh,
I thought that would be super fun.
Absolutely.
So I'm announcing to you guys first, we're doing a Christmas Carol sing-along.
Nice.
And we are going to we've actually got the Watertown Choir is going to come be involved. I've reached out to a few other musicians that we know, but if you are a musician and you want to be involved in that and lead a couple of Christmas carols, come on. Come and be part of it and lead a few Christmas carols. We'll all get around, maybe a big bonfire or something and sing along and have a wonderful time together.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That really
It'll
does
be a lot of
sound
fun.
beautiful.
So November 23rd, pop it in your calendars and get onto the Hosanna Farm Facebook page for more information.
Sounds great.
Uh-huh.
Thank you,
Jen,
Emily.
You were as surprised as me when you went in, weren't you?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Well, just driving down, getting there, I'm like, oh, this is off the beaten path, and these are some glades, like oh yeah, look, there's one tree, and then you get there, and you have made this little oasis of a fantastic space, and then once you're in it, sitting on the porch or just milling around inside, it's fabulous.
Thank you so much.
If anyone's looking for a space to rent or to have a very special event or even just a low-key gathering, it's really great.
We appreciate that. No, it is really special. I had a lady reach out to me yesterday wanting to just hold an annual general meeting out there for her organization. I'm like, that is perfect.
Yes.
What a great idea.
Yeah, you don't have to clean the house. You don't have to,
It can be used for so many things.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the charm is its remoteness. It really is off the beaten path that I think that you feel like you're in another place. Like if you're needing to actually kind of remove and feel like you're in a destination, but without having to drive hours, you might half an hour and you're there and you feel like you're in a...
But it's still easy to get there. It's just close to the Alexandria Square, not too far.
No, we are only 5 minutes off the square, but I think we hold the illusion that we're further away, which I think is really nice when you're out there. And
Can we come there and do a walkabout?
you can come and do a... yes, you can. We do walkabouts.
visit the cows.
We do walkabout. But you can come, you can, meet the goats and you can meet the Highland cows and say hello. And we've got 2 new Highland cows, so you can come and give them a little pat and say hello. Got a couple new bunnies. So we've got a little petting zoo, but it's definitely... Actually, my husband does mow a track around the property. So if you do want to do walkabout, there's a track you can go on.
And don't forget the dogs.
Oh, the dogs,
Yeah,
yes.
they're so sweet.
They're not always invited to every event, but I cannot guarantee that they will or will not make
greet you.
an appearance.
Yeah.
Or the ducks. They seem to also be very friendly. So, I like write that into the contract. When you rent, I cannot confirm nor deny that a duck may not waddle past, but hey, you're on a farm.
That's right.
Come on.
We take it all.
That's exactly right.
Everyone's welcome.
Thanks,
Thank
Emily. Oh, look here. Oh, wait, you know what?
What?
This has got motorcycle in the title, so I'm going to let Tony Luna talk about it.
Oh, we have to do that.
Hey,
So the Alexandria Fire Department,
Here we go.
7th
Like
annual
motorcycle in the
cookout on the
title.
square.
Wow.
Oh, look,
And,
go ahead. He
We
can
don't
read.
even have a motorcycle anymore.
I know, but you're the only one. Yeah. I'm too old.
Looks like it's going to be fun.
Oh, go ahead and
Yeah.
tell about it.
Saturday the 28th. Motorcycles welcome. Registration 9 to 10
What is it?
a.m.
What is it they're going to at
Looks
that
like
day?
an annual cook-off on the square.
For
But
the Alexandria Fire Department.
He's new at this, folks.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Got thrown under the bus here.
Under the motorcycle.
Under the motorcycle. Yeah. I guess that hurt his
At least
butt.
it's only 2 wheels.
That's right.
That's right. You can survive it. So all motorcycles are welcome. It's kind of a fundraiser
Yeah.
for the fire department there in Alexandria. Drivers $25, passenger $5, and then they start at the square. Everybody registers, and then they do a 2-hour scenic run on their motorcycles.
Aren't you sorry you don't have a
then they
motorcycle
come
now?
and then they come back and their meal tickets at the end for $5 per person, and it's just a really great local event. They bring in lots of motorcycles from all over. It's just a really neat event that the volunteers at the fire department put on. They do have a Facebook page, Alexandria Fire Department, or you can call Lori Merriman, 615-464-7621, or Diana Blair, 916-580-5096. So great little local event for anyone who likes to see the...
go to the Alexandria Fire Department. We appreciate all the volunteers down there.
Yep.
But anyway.
That's exactly how I was going to read it.
Yes, that's what I thought. You want us to give you another shot?
I was saving Tony. He's like, I'm drowning.
He's not used to being here. I'm always just like throwing it out.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Go ahead and take it there. Okay, I'm assuming you do know about downtown Smithville events. We have Randy Caldwell here from the Purple Door and Tony Luna, who has multiple businesses downtown.
Welcome.
Welcome, guys. I know y'all are always creating new and fabulous events and bringing the ones that are super popular back. So what we got just coming up the next month or so?
Yeah, so we got so much going on. I had to bring Tony
This
morning to kind of go through it, but. You're going to hear me say I'm so excited.
That's okay.
About what we've got going on.
I'm all about that.
So this Friday, we've got our first nighttime farmers market.
I heard about that.
Which is, again, our shops are going to be open from 5 to 8. We have got 20 right now, counting vendors.
Wow, that's so great.
Oh, that's right up your alley, right?
I know.
Just to say
totally
going to
be there.
That are going to be there. I mean, it's going to be a variety. You're going to see some farmers. You're going to see a lot of baked goods. So if you've got a sweet tooth, you're going to be very well satisfied. We've got some people that have different types of plants. Just a variety of things. We got CS Farms that's going to be out there with their meat product.
We love seeing
We got a really cool vendor called Red Leaf Exotics. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
I've heard of exotics.
Have you seen Little Shop of Horrors and
Audrey
too, the plant? They specialize on very exotic carnivorous plants.
Oh my gosh! Bring the kids.
I'm telling you, they alone.
Wait a minute.
Have you
carnivorous? Does that mean they eat stuff?
Yes, yes.
Like
have you not ever seen a Venus flytrap?
Well, just on TV. I didn't know.
Oh my gosh!
Things.
Oh yeah.
And these aren't little Venus flytraps. These are some bigger plants. So I'm telling you, it's going to be worth coming out just to see.
Oh, Suzanne, if you've not seen it, you need to.
She looks a little squeamish.
Maybe we should bring this out in Halloween. I'm thinking.
Oh, well, or no, you buy them so that you can carry them home and have them for your own Halloween.
So they can eat.
But most of the time, they're beautiful plants and they smell amazing because they're trying to attract the little flies and all the little things.
They probably think you smell amazing too.
I
Feed
started
me,
following
Seymour.
on Instagram, and they've got some. I mean, they're very unique looking plants.
That sounds really exciting.
Yeah. So
we got so many vendors that we end up having close 2 streets now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to be closing Main Street and Walnut.
Yay!
For it. It's going to be very dog friendly, very family friendly as well. And I'm excited because I think there's opportunities to have these multiple times throughout the year. And again, just to remind everybody, if you want these kind of events, come out and buy from the vendors because that's what's going to get them back.
Right.
If we don't have anybody there and nobody's buying, they're not going to participate again the next time we have it. So I really want to encourage people to come out.
And we go ask the vendors too. Say, what do you think? Would you come back?
Yes, exactly.
So I challenge everyone listening, anyone who is watching on DTC, set aside $10, $20, whatever might be in your budget, and come out and support downtown Smithville.
Yeah, exactly.
We we think nothing to spend $10 or $20 when we're in Cookeville going to eat a meal. But that's how we keep Smithville the way that it is to be able to support our vendors and our business owners, all the folks who are there, not because it's a museum, it's because you got bills to pay. It's a business.
They're real businesses.
It's a real business.
And shopping season's coming, people.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so, that sounds great to have such a neat thing going on.
And this is sponsored by the Smithville Merchants Alliance, and it is. It's the group of all the business owners that we get together and we brainstorm about what kind of unique things can we bring downtown. So if you've got some ideas of what you'd like to see, that would bring you downtown, get in touch with us, because that's what we want to do. We want to bring people downtown to experience the shops, and support the local shop owners, because they put their heart and soul into their businesses there, and this is their life. So we've got that.
That's September the 6th.
This Friday. This Friday, September the 6th. On September 27th, we've got our art walk. This will be our 3rd annual art walk. We do have First Bank that is a sponsor this year, and we also got a grant from the Tennessee Arts Commission.
Yes, so grateful for that.
So they're helping us out with the event as well, and we do have about 18 artists so far for that. And again, Karen Walker does a great job of jurying that to make sure, one, that we get good quality artists, but also two, that we get a variety of artists in there too, so that you're just not seeing the same thing over and over on there. So. Got that going on. September 27th, we'll have Walnut closed down. As part of that, Shane Brock, I don't know if you know Shane, he's got a little carriage house. He lives on 4th Avenue. He has got a phenomenal private art collection that includes a Van Gogh that he will be having in their little carriage house there that's by their town.
Oh, they turned that into a showplace.
So that will be part of it as well. So Off the Beaten Path, somebody mentioned that earlier, they're going to have an information booth, so we're trying to partner more with them too, because again, they're supporting our local artists as well on that. So they're going to have some information for their upcoming event as well. So have that. So again, excited about that event as well. And then one other thing I'm going to bring up before Tony does as well, on September 14th, the Vintage Out and the Carriage House that I just mentioned is going to have an open air French market in their courtyard. So if you're familiar with that little courtyard that's in there, everybody that knows Chase has the touch when it comes to decor and putting something together.
Super talented.
Really cool. Yeah. Very, very talented at that. So he's going to have that. They're going to have that kind of going on that. That is going to be September 14th. From 10 to 6, there. So, so really, like I say, I'm excited. We've really got some exciting things going on. Yeah. Tony's got some other things to talk about too.
Well, on September 13th, we're doing an art exhibit at the Arts Garage. There's I got lucky enough to get asked to participate, so I brought my camera out. So I got some
Tony,
cool portraits that I did. So
you are amazing photographer.
I really got deep in there, so I can't wait for you to come out and see what I've done. No hints, but we got Sherry Elkins, who is doing it, who is the artist at the Button Willow. She does phenomenal work. Karen Walker's doing it, and Beverly Hayes, I think. Mays. So the theme is Faces and Places. So that's the thing we went by. So need to come out and see that exhibit. It's going to be fun. And it starts the 13th, but I think it goes on through the
27th.
Yeah, I think that's great.
And I've seen some of the pieces, and again, you need to come out and see this. This is going to be really special.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I got my camera out, so I was excited to do that, and then I let my imagination run wild with it. So it's going to be fun.
Well, speak of your wild imagination, Tony's always coming up with great ideas for like murals and things. So Randy and I wrote a grant, like Randy just said, the Tennessee Arts Commission grant, and we were awarded $3,120. And so portion of that's going to go for the new mural for the Aaron Tippin alley there.
That's right.
So we'll be having eventually, and after we get all this done, we'll get a dedication and all that kind of stuff going.
Yeah, I think their plan is to maybe start this Saturday, pending weather. And that's probably a 2-day project to do the mural.
Okay.
And so that's going to be fun. We'll do some before.
Well, we love Aaron Tippin. He has been such a he and Thea both have been so amazing for the community, so giving, and raised their boys here, and so that'll be a really neat thing to continue to watch and to celebrate. The
sign's already up. If you've not seen the sign, it's up already.
Looks great.
We're just waiting on the mural, and then we'll get with Thea and Aaron and figure out a dedication day, and we'll do that. So that should be fun.
Yep.
Well, if you haven't been to downtown lately, too, we're already seeing a lot of renovations going on. The Chamber was able to get a $300,000 grant for downtown, and so everything's just now starting to happen. So we're so excited to see.
And it looks so good already. I'm just so excited to see it grow and grow and grow.
I got one more event that I'm sponsoring. It's the Drum Circle. It's October 4th, 5 to 7, same day as the chili supper. So come eat chili, hang around, and then at 5 o'clock you're going to hear some amazing drummers, and percussionists.
That's a great
I've got
idea.
4 professional drummers. This is the second one we did. We skipped last year.
Yeah.
But I got 4 professional drummers. Terry Coyle, who was Patty Lovis's drummer. John Whitehead, who is Derek St. Holmes' drummer. And Derek St. Holmes is the guitar player for Ted Nugent.
Oh my gosh.
So pro there. Peter Pouchke, he's a top 3 Led Zeppelin cover band drummer in America. Big time.
And they're coming here to Smithville?
Here, yeah. And then I got Todd Cantrell, and I don't know, at Singers Landing. Todd has a degree at music at MTSU. So I got 4 pro drummers coming to this thing. And then if you have a cajon or a cowbell, bring it out and join in.
Like Brother Chad.
So much fun.
Brother Chad's bringing his
With your
cowbell.
Will Ferrell outfit.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, more cowbell.
Right. So that should be a really fun event. It's 5 to 7. It's going to be on Main Street, kind of in front of the, between, right there, John Anderson, Aaron Tippin Alley is where we're going to set up at.
So 2 years ago, when we went, it was fantastic. There were probably, I'm going to say 20 boys from the age of 8 to 12.
Yeah.
And there were, just a stack of drums. You can bring your own makeshift, whatever you got. But they also had a variety of kind of school kind of music instrument, kind of beginner instruments. And it was just so fun. I never laughed so hard. There is nothing like watching a little 8-year-old boy just wailing away on a drum. I mean, it was so fun. And it really is one of those, you think, oh, that's a little unusual event, but there was so much joy. And these guys, it takes a lot of talent and control to make that happen and make it an event that everyone's welcome, anybody can come. But it was fun to watch, too. So I hope for the great event.
It's not a new idea. Summer and I went to Asheville, North Carolina, and they do it, I think, every week. And it was so much fun to watch that. So we just wanted to bring it to Smithville. And they have hundreds of people go to that event. So I'd love for this to grow.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. It sounds so fun.
Oh, man. Can't wait.
Bring a block of wood and a stick.
I've got 4 pro drummers that's going to keep the beat and keep the groove, and anybody can join in.
We may be inspiring future drummers. I mean, we may have a future famous drummer here in Smithville.
Absolutely.
All because of you bringing that idea, Tony. Thank you. Well, is that all you got for now?
That's all we got right now.
Well, we got plenty of other things in October and November and December.
Well, you'll have to come back.
We're going to keep on going with
and that's right. Can assure you they're already planning their live windows for December 7th because those guys are so competitive.
Oh, no. Oh, these guys?
In a good way.
No. Creative? Yes.
Yes, they are. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh, well,
oh my gosh, so many fun things happening.
I tell you, if you ever say there's not much to do around here, I'm saying, what in the world?
Yeah, you just give me a call. I'll give you a whole list.
I can't even go
if you're
to
ever looking for something to do.
Although I am a little upset
can
that
help
the
you
art
out.
walk is when I'm at the tourism conference. I'm like, oh man, I wanted to go so badly. But anyway, they didn't call me to say, hey, how's your schedule before we arrange this.
No, it didn't schedule around you, Suzanne.
I know, how dare they?
Yeah.
Okay.
What were they thinking?
So, Kathy, you've got always so much going on, but summer's over. So
Summer's over.
You calm down at Justin Potter Library.
Yeah, well, we slow down until we get ready for the Boo Bash and the Christmas on the Square. We started our story times back, so our next story time is September 27th at 10 o'clock, and that's for the preschool children. And so we enjoy, doing a little something for them. That's on a Friday. And, of course, you come to the library anytime. We've got something, we have services for everyone. Of course, we have to bring this because there's so much that we do as far as that. We do printing, copying, faxing. We even have, we have it on our copier. You can come in and just email something if you wanted to. We have a lot of people that come in and just email something, and it's free. Of course, we have Wi-Fi 24/7 at both libraries. So,
do you notarize?
We do notarize. Yes. We don't charge anything for that, and we do a lot of notaries. We also do the boating test, the TWRA boating test, but we ask that you please call for an appointment. We had 3 boating tests at the same time. And so, because we have to have someone there that can run the front desk and also, proctor the test, because they have to set them up on the test and all that sort of thing. So we just, and there's a lot right now. You'd think the summer kind of dying out a little bit, but we've got something, we've been doing a lot of boating tests here recently. So we do that. We have audiobooks.
Must have had a couple of tickets that got sent out. The word has gotten around. You need a measuring test.
Get your certificate on that. We have DVDs. We have the newspapers, magazines. And of course, the Reads program. It's free audiobooks. You can download from Libby. Free if you have a library card. So come in and get you a library card. It's painless.
And they really are great.
What if you've lost your library card and you cannot find it? Just
speaking on behalf of a neighbor. You have a friend that might.
Justin here, he was wondering. He was wondering if you can't find your card, is there like a router you're going to hit somebody's little palm with or anything?
We don't send the library police after you.
Oh, you don't? No whacking of the palms.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll find it. A lot of times they can come in and they just bring their ID with them. If they want to get a new card, they can do that. Yeah. If they don't find their card within a certain period of time. Yeah. Because the way our system is set up, and people don't understand when they don't bring their cards, the way our system is set up, if we ever go offline, everything we do is online. If we go offline, we cannot put your name in there, we cannot put a number in there. We have to scan that card for you to be able to check out and check in. We have to do an online tool. And then we have to sync that when everything comes back on. So we really need that card, so that we can scan it. But, knock on wood, we haven't gone down in a long time, so we're hoping to stay up. Yeah. But anyway, that happens.
And just a little pro tip: I took a picture of my barcode.
Yes.
Oh, does that work?
And it was on my phone, and it worked.
Yeah, you can do that. A lot of people do everything.
You might tell your friend to take a picture.
Oh, well, yeah.
Just
make sure it's
just say it. Make sure it's a clear picture.
It still has to scan. It can,
it has to be a clear picture.
But a lot of people do things like that. Everything's going in the palm of your hand now.
Just saying, you don't actually have to have the physical card if you have a good image of it.
Okay.
So.
And of course, with the Reads, a lot of people do that, especially older people that don't get out that much, or people that are traveling. They'll just download the Libby app. It's free audiobooks, ebooks. And I noticed this time we had 100-something magazines checked out. They do have magazines.
Wow.
So we had about 1,500 for both libraries downloads this month.
Wow, that's amazing.
So so we do all of that. Of course, with
I will say the one downside, just like renting, checking out a book,
there's usually a list
is that you still get on a waiting list, and then when it pops up, you still only have those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it'll disappear.
You don't get to keep it forever.
Yeah. Just like checking out a book.
Yeah, and then you can go back in, and some of the lists are very, very long. So But anyway,
some books are very popular.
It is. And if you go maybe some older books that maybe you're reading a series, maybe if you start at the beginning, and by the time you get to number 20, that book will be available. But it is a wonderful service, and so we just appreciate. I have a great staff and a great library board, so I couldn't do it without them. So they're there to. For all the events and taking people to the front desk, I get a lot of compliments on the staff because we do a lot of one-on-one. People come in and say, hey, can you help me download this on my phone, or can you do this, or go over and help them print something out.
They are great tech support, for sure.
They are.
And they're so sweet at the same time, and talented.
They're a great staff, so we really appreciate them.
Well, the library looking beautiful.
Well, we're working on it. I got to get up there and do some weeding. I weed every week. I don't know I can grow pretty weeds.
Well, you got some beautiful new shelving in the back. It looks so good.
We used memorial money from for Miss Jan Thomas's mother and Miss Bobby and Mr. Clyde. The shelves was bought with the memorial money because we were running out of space for our young adult books. So we bought new shelving there. And then another memorial we did for our DVD racks. We were running out of that. We're kind of like a DVD store, movie store. So we have all the top.
Well, they're not doing Redbox anymore.
No, so we get that's probably more checked out than anything is our movies. So that's okay. I mean, we enjoy that, and we try to keep all the best-selling movies in there. Although here lately, I don't know. I haven't seen any really great movies out there. I guess I'm just a little old-fashioned, Yeah. But anyway, we do keep and we get a lot of series. People have donated a lot of series, so people come in and say, like Jag or Andy Griffith's show Lucy. We got a lot of
the good ones.
We got a lot of old series and a lot of new series too that people donate, and then we buy a few. That's some of the popular ones that's still going on. That don't stop after the year 2, and you get engrossed in it. And then, hey, what happened? There's no year 3. But anyway, we try to keep up with everything, so we appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate all you keep up with. And also, you could tell us a little bit about Off the Beaten Path Studio Tour. It's their 25th year this year.
25th year, and that is on October the 25th through the 27th. And usually have these little handouts. So this is the one, I don't know if this is from this year. This may be from a couple of years ago. The artists of Off the Beaten Studio Tour in DeKalb and Cannon counties open their studios for a free 3-day open studio event. And it's wonderful. I mean, you go in and see the artists there in their environment and see what they do there. Celebrating its 25th year. The tour includes more than 25 participating artists.
I see a theme about 25.
25.
Yeah. So it starts on the October 25th.
Artists will be demonstrating their craft and offering handcrafted shopping opportunities at every tour stop. And for more information, check out offthebeatenpathtour.com.
Mm-hmm.
They are wonderful. They are wonderful people. You know, they do the backpack thing for the for the children and stuff like that, which was just last month. So they're doing so much for the community. So we just want to.
They're talented and good-hearted.
And very good people.
And it's very timely for picking some great one-of-a-kind shopping items for Christmas coming up or anything.
Yeah.
It's just
Birthdays,
it's amazing and inspiring to see the artists. Many of them call DeKalb County home, or maybe a neighboring county. But is just so neat to be able to see how they live, how they do their creative juices of doing what they do. So
and you can get a unique gift.
Yeah.
One of a kind.
Or for yourself.
Yeah.
Or for yourself.
It has happened before that I've bought something.
I need a birthday gift.
I bought 2 of something, thinking, oh, one for me, one for my sister. And then I come home and I'm like, oh, but look how cute they look together.
They're amazing.
I'm going to have to reach out and get another one from my sister.
I bet Justin doesn't have that problem, though, do you?
Oh.
I usually buy it and then forget about it.
Yeah, you stick it somewhere.
I thought I bought something already.
Yeah, and I find it in July.
Yeah.
Well,
that's happened before.
that's another year's Christmas.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm known for losing the birthday cards. I have to tell everybody every month. I'm like, I promise you I got a card. I can't find it. I don't know. It's somewhere in the lost card pile. I don't know. Well, good morning to our ranger, Justin Vaughn's here this morning from Edgar Evans State Park.
This is the time of year to be out at the park.
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's starting to cool down.
Yeah, starting to cool down. The colors are starting to come on.
Yep. Well, thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. It sounds like my wallet's going to get a little lighter come this fall with all the stuff going on.
All the good stuff.
All the shopping and good food happening. But thank y'all for having me. This month, I'm just glad we survived another summer.
The state park rangers are like, whoo, camping season.
But fall's coming up. We're super excited about that. This month we have going on. We have our. Hold on, I have to look it up. Our National Public Lands Day event. We're going to be doing invasive species removal, primarily privet. Around the old homestead that we have on the park.
Privet. Privet.
We're hoping to eventually open that back up and eventually get that area back open, and then hopefully do something in the future with that homestead and make it an opportunity, another thing that you can come and see.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
It is a long-term project and long-term goal.
The last time I was there, it was a nesting home for
some birds,
for a vulture, a little family of vultures.
Raccoons, possums.
A lot of critters.
They need a home too.
But it is definitely a long-term goal that we're looking at least trying to get it open. So if we can't do anything with the inside because it's too far gone, that at least people will be able to see it.
Yep.
So we're looking at that. That's what our not Tennessee Promise. Tennessee Serves and National Public Lands Day is going on in September.
So if you're looking for an opportunity to volunteer, you can just show up?
Yep. Just show up. It's going to be, the date is September 21st. It'll be from 9 to 12, 9 in the morning till 12 in the afternoon. Only 4 hours. But if you can only work for 2, we will gladly take
whatever you got.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You can just come talk to us if you want to. Having somebody talk to you while you're working.
Supervise you.
Yeah, supervise.
Hey, you missed one.
The Friends group is also going to be there. That is a nonprofit organization that helps raise money and funds and does things for the park, like help us with events, raise money for funds for things that we may not have in our budget. They will be there too. If you're interested in volunteering and want to be a part of that, come check us out. They'll be more than glad to answer some of your questions about the Friends group and all that stuff.
Well, it's a beautiful place to be able to volunteer and work in it.
And then we've got boat rides coming up. Fall color cruises will be happening soon. I also want to mention that our cabins are going to be closed for the month of December.
Oh, okay.
We are doing a cabin renovation, some big maintenance projects on those that are we're gonna have to close those down. So all our cabins will be closed in December.
Well, that's great that there's progress, and how nice they will be in January and into next rental season. So
that's right.
Can't wait to look forward to that.
Well, thank you for being here this morning.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Well, Jen, this is one of your most exciting topics, the Leadership DeKalb class of 2025. We'll actually be talking about that next month because we got our secret list about to come out.
Oh, we're so excited. We have just what's looking like just the fantastic membership or participation list, and a couple of high school seniors. So we start on September 16th at Evans Mill, which we're so very excited, and thank Evans Mill Retreat for hosting. And then in the afternoon, we'll be at the Appalachian Center for Craft.
Oh, and I want to say thank you to Middle Tennessee Natural Gas for being a sponsor for Evans Mill that day.
Yep. So Middle Tennessee Natural Gas is already lined up, and I'm sure there will be others as well. So
we'll announce that next month.
We'll give everybody a full report on Leadership DeKalb, but please say a little prayer for our starting group, and it looks really fantastic.
Well, we're almost out of time, Jim, but we got to quickly mention there's some great things going on at the Harvester. They've got a swing dance workshop coming up.
Oh my gosh!
On September 4th. Oh, wouldn't that be fun to do that? But go to their Facebook page to find out all the information about that. It's $35 a person or $60 a couple, and then you get free admission to see the high jivers. That I think that September the 6th.
Yeah, the next.
So it'll be lots of fun. And then check with the Smithville Review all their information about. They've got a sunshine pageant coming up, which is for special needs children. Oh, that sounds so sweet.
Yes.
And
that'll be in October, so we'll have time in September
we'll talk about that.
to share
next month for sure. But check with them if you'd like to be involved in that. Also, they're doing the Fall Fest pageants on October the 26th. But the application deadline is October the 18th, so get that application in. And then mark your calendars for this, the Bridgerton Halloween Masquerade Ball at Twisted Oaks on Saturday, October 26th. We are so glad Debbie Sheets is doing well after her.
Oh my gosh,
accident.
that was a brush with some tragedy there.
Yeah. So we're so glad she's doing really well, and she loves to do events better than anybody.
And beautiful space at Twisted Oaks to do it. So and great food.
We want to mark your calendars for the Smithville Boo Bash on October 31st.
Coming back Monday, October 31st.
Oh, it's so much fun. But we'll have lots about that next month, right?
Yes, that's right. And just want to say a shout out to everyone who's participating in Middle Tennessee Natural Gas Project Hometown Help. When you round up on your bill, you're contributing to so many worthwhile programs throughout the Middle Tennessee Natural Gas area. And so we want to say thank you for participating.
Well, the Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Call 615-597-4163 or email me at director@DeKalbCountyChamber.org or tag me on Facebook. I'll help you spread the word.
And thank you to all of our fabulous guests this morning. We are so grateful for WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program month after month.
Yeah, you. It's to you now.
Oh, it's to me.
Yes.
Y'all are surprising
me
here.
We love to do that.
She loves to throw that guess off.
You can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to the DTC3.tv and click Chamber Shows, to view the program each month.
Oh, how fun is
Yeah,
that?
very nice.
Oh,
So if you've
good
missed
job.
a little detail, you can go back and check it. We appreciate all of our listening and viewing audiences, and hope you tune in again next month. Same chat time.
Same chat channel. Thanks for joining, and happy almost fall, y'all.
Bye.